Yes, sir. What is up? Welcome to an Overreaction Monday of the best damn sports podcast, period. As you know, I'm a little disgusted coming in here today on this Monday. As you just seen, the Braves took a game 4 loss to the St. Louis Cardinals. We are now heading back to Atlanta for a game 5 of the NLDS. Let me tell you something. As a Braves fan, any Brave fans out there knew the moment Julio Teheran stepped on the mound, that game was over. Am I correct? Am I correct, Braves fan? Am I correct, Braves fan? Am I correct, Braves fan? Once Julio Teheran stepped on the mound, we knew as Braves fans the game was over. The game was over. We all knew the game was over. But that's what happened. That's what happened. You were short and you got stuck with that guy. And we knew how that was gonna end. All Braves fans knew the game was over. I knew the game was over. I knew the game was over. Because the reason why he was left off the postseason roster to begin with, because he was terrible the last month of the season. And once he gave up the double and the runner was on third with less than 2 outs, he's a fly ball pitcher. He can't get a ground ball. That's not his forte. And sure enough, gives up a deep fly ball. So here we are, game 5 back in Atlanta. But this is why you win all those games, to get home field advantage. So hopefully it pays dividends. But as a Braves fan, we all knew the moment Julio Teheran stepped on the mound, the game was over. We knew the game was over. We all knew the game was over. But welcome into the show, man. This is Sentell. You know who I am, a.k.a. Mr. No Days Off, a.k.a. the One Man Dynasty. Abbreviated edition of the show, because I am getting out of here before 8:15. That is the goal. As you can see, I am jacked up. Monday Night Football. I got my Niners against the Cleveland Browns from Levi Stadium. So I'm going to be tuned in, locked in, and ready to go. I am decked out in the Niners gear, so I'm ready to get it on, man. We had a lot of football this weekend. So whatever you want to get into, man, it's an Overreaction Monday. I want you to tell me, react to the Cowboys losing to the Packers yesterday, 34-24. Let's see. React to the Vikings getting a win over the Giants. Chiefs losing to the Colts last night on Sunday Night Football in Kansas City. Interesting. Thoughts on Ohio State blasted another opponent, Michigan State. Georgia defeating Tennessee. And of course the big win, Florida over Auburn. Now it's funny to me. You people are so funny. Y'all entertain me out there. Y'all entertain the hell out of me. Because I told you, even I said last week, based off resume alone, Auburn was the number 1 team in the country. Based off resume, they had beaten Oregon, they had went to Mississippi State, they had went to Texas A&M. Nobody had a resume like that. No one. Everyone was talking about Bo Nix. Everyone was saying how good Bo Nix was. He was coming of age and he was this and that. But as soon as they lost the game, all I heard was they are not any good. Bo Nix is trash now. Auburn's not any good no more. It's just amazing me. You people amaze me. I love it though. I enjoy it. I appreciate all the venom and hate that comes our way, because it drives and fuels me. So keep on bringing the hate. It's funny. So just keep on bringing it. Bring it with you. But welcome into the show again, man. If you want to react, like I said, I'm going to open the phone lines up real quick, because I want to get some comments, some phone calls right here on Overreaction Monday, 864-378-5943, 864-378-5943. If you're a little bummed out by what you just seen as a Braves fan, I'm a little bummed out. I want to close it out, not have to have a deciding game 5 at home. I know we got 14 on the mound. He pitched great the first game, but they got their ace on the mound again, he was outstanding too. It was always stretch out a couple runs against him. So, but again, I repeat, once Julio Teheran stepped on the mound as a Braves fan, you should have knew the game was over. That was the end. That's why I was glad when Shane Green came out for a second inning in the ninth. I was like, yes, we have a chance. And so yeah, that's where we are, man. But welcome into the show again. Overreaction Monday. Cowboys lose to the Packers. I have a poll question up on Facebook right now, and I asked who is most responsible for yesterday's Cowboys loss. Dak Prescott, the defense, or Jason Garrett? But I'm sure it's plenty of blame to go around. I'm sure the Cowboy fans would love to get in here and tell me. I'm reading up like I said, about to run. People already knew. Braves fan already knew. They knew the game was over. But if you want to talk about that, let me go down this score. But top 10 scoreboard in college football. Bama and Clemson were off this past week. So Ohio State, the number 3 team in the country, they defeated Michigan State handily. Just another great performance by J.K. Dobbins. 170-yard rushing again. Fields looked tremendous. They started off a little slow, but they got picked it up a little bit. Georgia got down 14-7 to Tennessee, and they stormed back and crushed them, beat them down. LSU was over Utah State. They didn't play anybody. Oklahoma defeated Kansas. Wisconsin defeated Kent State. Notre Dame defeated Bowling Green, and Penn State was all over Purdue. And then, of course, Florida beat Auburn in the game of the week. Next week, I told you guys, next week, college football weekend. That is going to be one of the best slates of games we'll have all season. And it starts at 12. Oklahoma, Texas, Red River Shootout, Red River Rivalry, whatever you want to call it, at 12. Georgia, South Carolina at 12 from Athens. Then at 3:30, it's Florida State and Clemson. And then the nightcap is LSU and Florida in Baton Rouge under the lights at the other Death Valley. It is crazy. That is gonna be fun. High drama. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. So that was your college football top 10. I gave you those. Let's go down to NFL from yesterday. Panthers get another win. 3 straight with Kyle Allen. 3 straight wins for Kyle Allen and the Panthers. They beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 34-27. The Patriots crushed the Redskins, which leads me to we had a firing today in the NFL. Jay Gruden has been relieved of his duties in Washington. And I'm sure Washington fans are saying good riddance to Jay Gruden. But Patriots beat them 33-7. They got a whole lot more problems in Washington. If they think that Jay Gruden is the only problem, then they are sadly mistaken. It was the Bills over the Titans 14-7. The Bills 4-1. But what did I tell you last week about Marcus Mariota? What did I tell you about Marcus Mariota last week? What did I say? I was right here. I was right here in this chair. And I told you people he'll have a game like he had against the Falcons. 284 yards, 3 TDs, no pick. They win the game. Bills game, 100 yards, 180 yards passing, no TDs. This is what he does. Now the Bills got a good defense, but again, I can't pay him franchise money. 7 points at home? 7? But this is who he is. Keep telling y'all, this is who he is. It was the Ravens or the Steelers 26-23. Mason Rudolph got knocked out in this ball game. Just devastating hit on him, and he was out. Good news is he seems to be okay. But the Ravens won an ugly football game. Lamar Jackson threw 3 interceptions. Steelers couldn't really do a whole lot much with that. They ended up with a 3rd-string quarterback in, obviously, Hodges. But Steelers are a mess. 1-4, a mess. They're a mess. It was the Cardinals getting their first win. Kyle Murray and Cliff Kingsbury both get their first NFL win. They beat the winless Bengals, who remain winless. 0-5 Bengals, 26-23. Cincinnati is just a mess. Speaking of mess. The Atlanta Falcons lose to the Texans yesterday, 53-32. Let me say that again. 53-32. Houston scored 10 points last week. And I have come to the conclusion that if you want to get right and want to get healthy as a quarterback, just play the Atlanta Falcons. Look at the numbers. Mariota played them last week. Carson Wentz had his best game probably against them passing wise. So if you're looking for a fantasy advantage, just pick the quarterback who's playing against the Falcons. I'll just throw it out there for you. They are just awful. They're just awful. I think Dan Quinn would not survive this season if he doesn't even get fired mid-season, because this is bad. Atlanta is bad. They got the talent is way better than they're playing. And I don't know what the disconnect is, but it is awful. And I've gotten off. You know, I picked them to win the NFC South. Last week I had 1 foot off. I was still kind of leaning. I still had hope. And then yesterday, I got complete. I'm completely off. I'm just completely off. I'm done with them. Done with them. Deshaun Watson played well though. He threw 5 TD passes, over 400 yards passing. Also had, I mentioned 5 TDs. So Deshaun played really well. Let me check the results right now. Okay, come on, people. I got two results right now on the. I got two results right now on the poll question. Come on, man. Really? Come on, people. I need better. I need more from you. I expect more from you. I need you guys to be better. I just do. I really do. I need that. As I mentioned earlier, we got a Monday Night Football game. We got the Niners and the Browns. I'm decked out in Niners gear. I am excited for a Monday night matchup with a upstart team in the Browns with a lot of star power. So just, great to be back on the Monday night stage. So many nights watching the 49ers as a youngster at Candlestick Park. Steve Young and Jerry Rice. And then later on with Terrell Owens, Garrison Hurst. I mean, it was fun to watch the Niners back then. It was fun to watch the Niners on the Monday Night Football stage. We played on the Monday night so much back in the day. So it's good to be back on the Monday night stage. Let's see. Still going down this action. Why am I buffering? What am I buffering for? Why? Why am I buffering? Why am I? Anyway, where did I leave off? Buccaneers. Saints get a win over the Buccaneers. Teddy Bridgewater threw 4 TD passes yesterday. And a win over the Buccaneers. So the Saints have maintained without Drew Brees. Looks like he'll be back sooner than later. 31-24 Saints. It was the Vikings over the Giants, 28-10. Kirk Cousins, after being called out by everybody in Minnesota, from the front office to the players, had one of his better games of the season. But I told you it's 1 o'clock game against the Giants. Nobody's watching. Nobody's paying attention. He'll do that. He'll go out and have a 22 or 27 game, 300 yards, 3 TDs, and play really well. Nobody's watching. Nobody's kind of paying attention to it. But then, when you turn those lights on bright, that's when he goes to shit. But he played well against the Giants, 28-10 Vikings. It was the Raiders over the Bears in London. They were upset. The Raiders went to Indianapolis last week and got a win. This week they go over to Europe and get a win over the Bears, 24-21. They're now 3-2. The Bears dropped to 3-2. And I'm surprised how well the Raiders moved the ball against the Bears defense yesterday. Josh Jacobs had a couple TDs. They rushed for 3 TDs. Derek Carr played okay. It wasn't great, but it was enough to get the win. Bears 3-2, as I mentioned. It was the Eagles over the Jets, 31-6. Somebody, please tell me. I need to know. I need to know why. I need to know why is Luke Falk in the NFL. I need to know these are things that I need to know. Why is Luke Falk in the NFL? He was terrible yesterday, and I'm not surprised that he's terrible because he shouldn't be on an NFL roster. This is just a joke. These teams are a joke. Some of these quarterbacks who are starting these games are just a joke. It's absolute trash. Garbage. You are putting garbage out there on the field. It is garbage. It is straight trash. It is trash. It is pathetic that you are running people like Luke Falk out into an NFL game when he has no business being in an NFL game. Oh my goodness. Just awful. Jet starting quarterback Sam Darnold said he does expect to play next week. That's the good news. Oh, we got a team who got off the snide yesterday with a win. The winless Broncos picked up a win yesterday over the Chargers 20-13. So the Broncos are not 1-4. It was a good win. The Chargers, I don't know. I don't know. Phillip showing some signs. 13 points for that high-powered offense. That's a lie. High-powered offense only have 13 points. Broncos had them in check. Man, in the big afternoon game yesterday, of course, the Packers and the Cowboys, America's game of the week. I was stunned. I was surprised. I picked the Cowboys to win this game. I was stunned at the way Green Bay ran the ball. We typically think of Green Bay as a finesse football team. And they just pounded the Cowboys. They pounded them. And I'm surprised at how easily they were able to run the ball yesterday. Aaron Jones was the star of the game. And they had over 100 yards rushing, over 70 yards receiving, 4 touchdowns. It was 31-3. It was 31-3. Cowboy fans. Last week I asked this question last week. What are you gonna do when Zeke doesn't rush for over 75 yards? This team is built to play from ahead. It is built to run the football and play defense. Now yesterday the defense early on was put in some very bad spots with some of the turnovers and some of the field position things. So they gave us some yards. I was still surprised how much they got ran on. They got ran on big time. I was shocked by that. But the Cowboys, man, he beat the Redskins and the Dolphins. He beat the Giants when they had Eli. You're 3-0. You're rolling, and then you play 2 teams with a post and. I know everybody gonna look at the DAC numbers at the end of the game over 400 yards and all blah 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 blah, all of that. I get it, but when you're down 31-3, what option do you have? What other choices do you have but to start throwing the ball all over the yard if you're down 31-3? And the defense is gonna give you a lot of that underneath stuff. Just they're not gonna play. They're not playing the same defense at 31-3 they do at 7-3, 10-3. They just not playing the same. They're not playing the same defense. So you get all of those yards. And the Cowboys still had a chance. Still kind of had a chance. They got back in it, got it 31-17, and that threw another interception. Whether it's the receiver's fault, whether it's his fault, at the end of the day, he threw 3 interceptions. At the end of the day, he threw 3 picks. That's what it is. At the end of the day, he threw 3 picks. And it was just bad. It was just bad. And I just don't know. I don't know. Just don't know. I need Cowboy fans to tell me, because they won't tell me. Cowboy fans refuse to tell me what's going on. I need answers. They won't let me know. They won't tell me. They won't give me the answer that I need, that I'm seeking from them. They keep refusing the answer. So big win for the Packers. They go to 4-1. Cowboys drop to 3-2. Hey, there we are. And in the nightcap last night, it was the Colts surprising the Chiefs last night. It was surprising, not that they beat them. It was surprising it scored 19-13. They managed to hold the Chiefs to 13 points. Now, Mahomes threw the ball all over the yard, but they could never get it in the end zone, so they was bending and not breaking. Jacoby played okay. The Chiefs, the Colts have a really good defense. They just allowed Mahomes to move up and down the field, but they were able to withstand those drives, not allow any points, not let them in the end zone, and that's a big win for the Colts coming off a loss last week to the Raiders. So I don't think many people saw that coming. So yeah, tip of the cap to the Colts and Jacoby Brissett going on the road last night in a very hostile environment, and beating the Kansas City Chiefs 19-13. So that was your NFL action for the week. And of course, we have a Monday Night Football game, Browns at 49. So there we sit. MLB playoffs, Braves 2-2. Dodgers and Nationals playing right now. Dodgers is up 2-1. Yankees are up 2-0 over the Twins. I think they play tonight. I think the Rays actually won today or yesterday, so I think they're down 2-1 to the Astros. So MLB playoffs are going. College football, NFL, and in a week or two we'll have the NBA starting. Preseason has already begun. You checked out the Lakers the other night against the Golden State Warriors. A lot of excitement for Laker fans out there from what they saw. Okay, take a quick break, and be right back and finish the show, man. I just an abbreviated edition. I apologize for all the video quality issues we have right now. This is what happens when you rush on to the show. This is what happens. No prep time. Then you just jump on here, and you have these kind of issues. So I apologize if you have any kind of technical. If you're having any technical difficulties out there, of course, following along, but just watch it back. Watch it back. It shouldn't be as bad. But I'll be right back after this short break. Yo, welcome back to the hottest sports podcast in the South, Sentell. You know who I am, Mr. No Days Off, the one-man dynasty, Wesley Sentell. I'm here on an abbreviated edition of Sentell, Overreaction Monday. Got in here late, obviously. Braves and Cardinals game 4 takes precedence over the show. Although as soon as they finished, I was in here. Braves lose, so I'm a little bit I'm not feeling as good as I did this morning when I got up. I'm not feeling as good as I was this morning. But I want to thank you people for getting in. If you're watching, I want to thank you for watching this abbreviated edition. Again, I apologize for some of these. I know I'm having some technical difficulties. I know I am. I can tell it. I can tell it's not as crisp as it should be, but I apologize, man. This is what happens. Just watch it back. But if you want to get in here, man, 864-378-5943. 864-378-5943 is the number. Just get in here, man, and vent a little bit about what you saw, react to what you saw over the weekend, overreact, react, whatever you want to get off your chest from what you saw this weekend. MLB playoffs, college football over the weekend, NFL over the weekend, also a Monday Night Football game tonight. So get in here if you want to. Feel free to comment, feel free to call, and discuss some sports. Discuss some of this action that we saw over the weekend in the NFL and college football. Again, I want to laugh at some of you people because some of you people are funny to me. Like I said, I mentioned at the beginning of the show how before the Florida-Auburn game, Auburn was getting a lot of hype. Auburn on resume had the best resume in college football based on who they had played and who they had beaten. But as soon as they lost to Florida, they They stink. They ain't no good. Bo Nix can't play anymore. I mean, it's crazy. It's amazing how that happened in just one game. It's amazing that Auburn now stinks. It amazes me that they now stink. No, they're not any good. Bo Nix can't play. All of these good things that I'm hearing, that I was hearing now, I don't hear them anymore. Sad. It's the world we live in. This is the sports world we live in. This is how things work. This is how things go. It is bad. It's like that. So, hey, again, if you want to get in, talk about the night's game, Browns, Niners, we can. We'll talk about last night Chiefs, Colts matchup, we can. If you want to talk about Dallas in the Green Bay Packer game yesterday. We'll talk about Ohio State's big win over Michigan State. Georgia defeating Tennessee. And then talk about next week's games. I mean, that big week. We'll talk more about that Friday. I had a whole rundown of that schedule because I'm telling you, this will be the best week in college football by far of the season. I mentioned Texas and Oklahoma, Georgia, South Carolina, Florida State, Clemson. I know I'm missing some matchups in there. Florida, LSU, the nightcap. So it just it starts early all the way to the day. You might just want to sit there, get you some wings, get you some pizza, and just watch football all day. Kick your feet up, relax. As a sports fan, I would advise you not to move. I was like, just stay right here. This is fun. This is where it's at. Don't go anywhere. Just stay right there on your couch. Do not move. Again, I apologize if you're getting any buffering out there. If you're getting any having any difficulties watching the show, I apologize. This is what happens when you just jump right on after after a loss. I was like, I'm a professor, so I'm gonna be on here. I'm gonna come on here even after that. But see, I knew it. Again, once I seen Julio to run out there, I knew the game was over. Like I knew. I knew right then the game was over. There was no need to see anything else. The game was over. Tough luck for Shane Green. I mean that ball he gave up to Yachty, it wasn't a hard hit ball, just perfectly placed. And here we are for game 5 in the NLDS. Again, to recap. Panthers over Jaguars yesterday. 3 straight wins for the Panthers. Redskins lose to the Patriots. They fired the head coach this morning. They're 0-5. They stink. Bills over the Titans 14-7. Bills are now 4-1. I'm sorry. Ravens over the Steelers. Ravens are 3-2. Steelers are 1-4. Cardinals get their first win yesterday. 26-23 over the Bengals. Bengals remain winless. With the Texans over the Falcons 53-32. Deshaun Watson went crazy. The Falcons stink. Saints keep rolling. Teddy Bridgewater 4 TD passes, 31-24 over the Buccaneers. It was the Vikings over the Giants, 28-10. Kirk Cousins looked good. It was the Raiders over the Bears, 24-21. In Europe, it was the Eagles all over the hapless New York Football Jets. They stink. It was the Broncos getting their first win yesterday over the Chargers. It was the Packers and Aaron Jones, not Aaron Rodgers, all over the Cowboys yesterday, 34-24. And it was the Colts led by Jacoby Brissett going into Kansas City, beating the Chiefs 19-13. That was your NFL action from yesterday, and we have a Monday night game tonight. So tune in, of course, to the Monday night football game. I hope my stream is a lot better than it was earlier. I have no idea why it was so bad early. But this is what happens when you go live. You just go live. You just do it. Get on there and do it. So if you're out there watching, comment, phone calls 864-378-5943, and I can sit here and look at your comments and your questions right here. So getting on the show. This is your show today. Monday is your show. This is your chance to get in here and vent a little bit. Tell me what you thought about this weekend's games. What you think about next weekend's games in college football. It should be a fun week in college football next Saturday. What a week of games. What a Saturday of games. It should be great. It should be outstanding. Should be outstanding games next week in college football. I cannot wait. Of course, Florida is involved in a top 10 matchup again. Game day is also live in Baton Rouge. So another back-to-back game day appearance for those lonely, sorry Gators. Yeah. 13 and a half. Interesting. 13 and a half. 13 and a half. All right, be out there watching, man. Welcome into the show. Sentell. I'm kind of rambling a little bit. Kind of filling in time. I got the 49ers kicking off in about 15 minutes. So I'm going to give you guys about 5 or 10 more abbreviated edition of the hottest sports podcast in the South. Sentell. Again, apologize for any technical difficulties we had earlier. I didn't have time. I came straight here for you people. This is what I do. Work, come here for you people. Finish the break. I get here as soon as I can. That's what I did. I did that for you. So I'm here. I just figured, it's amazing. My shows are so quiet when the Cowboys lose. My show is so quiet when the Cowboys lose. I don't understand. My first 3 weeks of shows, I was getting bombarded. Cowboy fans were everywhere. And they lose. I can't find anybody. Can't find them. Find them anywhere. Can't find them. But I'm looking forward to tonight game again. Monday Night Football, national audience. Let's don't strew the pooch on this one. Let's not puke all over ourselves on national television, okay? Hey, 3-0, we got a chance to show some people that we're okay. What did I mention? Ohio State. I mentioned them earlier. They look really good against Michigan State. Again, started off very slow, and then just kind of pulled away throughout the game. Never really was challenged. Georgia was down early to Tennessee. Tennessee was starting a backup quarterback, and got a 14-7 lead, and then reality set in. Georgia came back and beat them down. LSU was in a tune-up game, getting ready for Florida. They defeated Utah State. Joe Burrow threw another 6 TD passes. Oh my goodness, what a matchup that should be. Oklahoma drilled Kansas, set them up, get them ready for the Red River Shootout. Texas, Oklahoma, high noon. Dallas State Fair. That's how they do that game. Wisconsin defeated Kent State. They shut them out. Now, I know it's Kent State, but that's the third shutout they have so far this season in 5 games. That's 5 games. They got 3 shutouts in 5 games. Notre Dame over Bowling Green. Not really much of a challenge there. And Penn State is the one team that I haven't really talked about a lot on the show yet. But they keep playing the way they're playing, and they will start they are offensively really good. Defense is also, this is like the best group of defensive players I think James Franklin has had so far. We'll see more when they get into the schedule. They haven't really been challenged yet. So I haven't really paid a lot of attention to them, admittedly. I'm just kind of waiting for that schedule kind of cranks up a little bit, and we'll see what Penn State actually made out of. But they off to a really good start. Happy Valley, pretty happy right now. Some crazy games over the weekend in the ACC. Virginia Tech, who just was god awful. They were god awful heading to that Miami game, and they come out and get up 28-0 on the Hurricane. 28-0. This team was starting a new quarterback. They had just got blown out the week before. They were looking terrible. Nobody in the country would have picked Virginia Tech to beat Miami. They get up 28-0, blow the 28-0 lead. They do. Miami ended up eventually tied the game up. Then Virginia Tech ended up ultimately winning the game late. Miami had a chance to tie late and didn't get it done. Just crazy. What else? What else was going on What else was going on around the nation? What else did I know? What else caught my eye on Saturday? I really locked in on Saturday. I mean, it was game day, and I was kind of just 3 hours, like 3 hours waiting on the game. Like I really was. So I was kind of locked in on that. I'm trying to think who did I see? Who did I see? Like I said, I did watch a little bit of the Georgia. I did watch a little bit of the Georgia Tennessee game. I didn't watch a whole lot, but I did. I watched a good bit of it. Didn't watch much of Oklahoma. Didn't need to. They were playing Kansas. I did watch a little bit of Ohio State, of course. I didn't watch a lot of Ohio State this year. They're the most impressive team I've seen. So I don't know about the best. They're the most impressive team I've seen because the schedule hasn't been there, but they just been beating people down, blowing them out. The games haven't been close. They hadn't even been close. They're just beating everybody down. So yeah, but next week, that's the week you want to see. That's the week you want to be in at the house, chilling, not moving, and just watch football all day. It's gonna be a great, fantastic day of college football on Saturday. I don't even know what the schedule look like for the NFL yet, because we ain't concluded week one. We gotta conclude week one, and that's the Browns and that's the Niners on Monday Night Football. We have to conclude NFL season. Week 5 already. Man, that's one thing. We sit here for 7 months waiting on the NFL season for seven long months. We sit here and wait for college football in the NFL, and then it just goes so fast. Like it just starts taking off and just going. It's like we already at week 5, and be week 6 and then college football, week 5 in the NFL. Like God, so it'd be week 7 in the college football season, week 6 in the NFL. That's just crazy to me. That's insane. 7 months. We wait 7 months for that. And it goes so quickly. But I won't thank everybody who's watching, sticking with me, because I know, like I said, I know we had some issues earlier. It look like it's cleared up. Look like it's smooth right now, which is I want to give you that. I don't want you to have to watch something blurry and cutting in and out. So yeah, I apologize. So thank you for sticking with me. If you stuck through all of that mess and now you're still watching and seeing me all in this black and scarlet, red, gold, getting ready for the Niners and Browns matchup on Monday Night Football. Hey, to unleash some of our weapons. 864-378-5943, 864-378-5943 on Sentell. Sentell, you know who I am, Mr. No Days Off, the one man dynasty, Wesley Sentell. Came in here I came in here, did this show for you people because I'm hurting, but I'm hurting on the inside. I'm hurting. I came in here and did what I do for you people. I mean, I could have easily mailed it in. Said no mas, no show tonight. I could have mailed it in, said no, I'm not doing this, not going on here. I refuse to do it, but I didn't because I am a stand-up guy and I gotta be here. This is what I gotta do. So thinking about it too, I thought this was an abbreviated edition because I'm gonna get out of here because I want to be sitting here and watching the game. I'm gonna be locked and loaded for Monday Night Football. I had to start a little later because the game ended a little later than I thought it would. It would be over before 7, so I had a little window there, but it didn't. And unfortunately, my Braves took the L. So we'll see you back in Atlanta Wednesday night for Game 5. Oh man, nerve-wracking time. But yeah, again, everyone who watched and tuned in, I had no comment today. It's okay. And my poll question was, that was awful. That was awful. The poll question should have got way more responses. Maybe the format was terrible, and I have to find a new format. But I definitely should have had way more input on this poll question today. This is awful. Should have had way more input on that poll question. But it's all good. Nobody hurt. I will. You know me. I'll be back Friday. We're going to bounce back. 6 p.m. on Friday. Getting you ready for this weekend's action in college football, the NFL, and whatever else may happen in the world of sports during that time. And, of course, Sentell's Sucker of the Week. So, with that, this has been Sentell, the hottest sports podcast in the South, the best damn sports podcast, period. I am your host, the one and only Wesley Sentell, reminding you guys to tune in Friday at 6 o'clock. We're going to work on this interaction with you. I need more from you people out there. I need more from you people. Back and forth. I need some back and forth, some phone calls. I need some commentary. I need that from you people. So Friday, we're going to have a better show. I promise you. So tune in Friday, 6 p.m. right here. Same channel, same bat time, same bat channel. For the One Man Dynasty, Mr. No Days Off with Sentell. I will see you guys Friday. I am out. Peace.